open your Bible there in the book of Mark, Mark chapter 10. Now they came to Jericho. As he went out of Jericho with his disciples and a great multitude, blind Bartimaeus, the son of Timaeus, sat by the road begging. And when he heard that it was Jesus of Nazareth, what did he do? He began to cry out and say, Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me. Blind and beggar, which means, why did he cry out? Because this man was tired. He was tired of being rejected. He was tired of being despised. He was tired of being unable to live a proper life. That's why he called upon Jesus. He called upon him because he was rejected by everybody. Verse 48. Then many warned him to do what? To be quiet. But he cried out the more, Son of David, what? Have mercy on me. Who told him to be quiet? Those who were following Jesus. The disciples. The people who supposedly were there to help him, they were telling him to be quiet. Why would they tell him to be quiet? Why did they say, keep quiet, shut up, don't disturb the master? Why? Because in their mind it was like this. Who do you think you are? Jesus is passing, he doesn't have time for you. You are a blind man. Your case is impossible. There is nothing that can be done. Your problem has no solution. So the people told him to what? To forget about it. It's like Jesus can help others, but not you, my friend, because you are a lost case. Then what happened? So Jesus stood still and commanded him to be called. So while the others were saying to him, don't forget about, what did the man do? He cried even louder, which means, I don't care if you despise me. I don't care the way you treat me. This man, Jesus, cares about me and he's gonna help me. That's what he did, right? And sometimes we are despised by the world. Many of you have been despised by society. Some of you are despised by your family members. Some of you are despised by your partner. Maybe you're despised by your husband, despised by your boss. But Jesus is not going to despise you. He doesn't despise you. Trust me on that. So the man cried louder. So Jesus stood still and commanded him what? To be called. Then they called the blind man, saying to him, be of good cheer, rise, he is calling you. Which means, Jesus did not call the man. Actually, Jesus made sure that the ones who told him to be quiet, brought him. To show them what? I will help him as I've been helping you. Amen? And what happened after that? Verse 50, what happened? And throwing aside his garment, he rose and came to Jesus. So, can you picture on your mind a beggar and a blind? Remember when I was sitting as a beggar in front of the church? Do you remember that? Do you know what I had on me? I had a kind of, how do you say, a blanket. I had a blanket on me because every beggar has a blanket. Is it true or not? And wherever they go, what do? They carry the blanket with them. Why? Because that's their all. Although it's nothing, it is their all. So what did the man do? When Jesus called him, he threw that blanket away, his garment away. In other words, I'm coming. And he was blind. He was blind. So he let go of the nothing that he had, which was what? All that he had. And he what? Came to Jesus. So, if you want to be helped, you must also let go of your garment. You must let go of your nothing, which is your all, so that you can be helped by him. You must throw away your garment. You must throw away the past hurts. You must throw away the disappointments of the past. Because some of you have been carrying these with you. This is your all. You've been holding on to this. You've been holding on to these things. You hold on to your grudges. You hold on to the past. You hold on to the disappointments. In other words, you keep saying like the lady, what's her name? Tolu? Tolly. Like you said, you came to the point of saying, maybe it's not for me. I only meet wrong people. These guys are always letting me down. So you're almost settling for not being happy in your love life. Right? Because of the past hurts, because of the disappointments. So some of you have been what? Carrying this garment with you wherever you go. And the man had that. So what did he need to do? He need to throw that away. And then he came to Jesus. So Jesus answered and said to him, what do you want me to do for you? The blind man said to him, Rabboni, what? That I may receive my sight. Normally, people who are rejected, people who are despised, they are indecisive concerning what they want. They never know what they want. They don't know if they're going to go left or right. They don't know what they're going to do with their lives. Normally, those who are rejected, despised, they are like this. But this man here, he knew what he wanted. He wanted to see. Then Jesus said to him, go your way, your faith has made you well. And what happened? And immediately he received his sight and followed Jesus on the road. Immediately. It happened there and then. After what? He was despised by many, but he believed that Jesus would not despise him. He cried out louder. He let go of his past. He let go of whatever was binding him to that place, because that's what that garment represented. It was nothing. Every beggar has a garment and has a dog, right? Although they can't feed themselves, they find a dog to feed. Every beggar, you see there's a garment, sometimes a trolley, and then a dog. That is the all, which is nothing, but that's the all. And if you want to be happy, if you want to be blessed, if you want to see, if you want to achieve things in your life, you must let go. Let go of what? Of the past, the feeling of betrayal. You must let go of the rejection, the condemnation. You must let go of these things. Let go and come to him, because he's not going to despise you. He will help you to see again. Amen? Are you understanding? During this week, I would like you to do this. I would like you to think about these things that, have been holding you back. Things that are not good for you. Things that whenever you think about starting something new, those things come to your mind. Let go of this. Throw it away. Throw it away. Because this month of October will be a month of good news, a month of blessings to you. Amen?